Are live. Welcome back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. We lost Tim for a second there. That was weird.
Yeah, it decided, you know what? Let's kick you out right away.
Oh, perfect. At least they knew. But we got another 4 games of Stanley Cup playoffs today. That starts at 4 o'clock. So we get a kind of full day of that. We get the NBA playoffs as well. Already locked in a play in the NBA Finals. There are 4 games today. I'm kind of looking at the first one and the last one. I've already bet the first one. Probably get involved with the last one as well. And then we have a baseball slate as well. And none of the games are typed up. Okay.
Oh, good job.
Yeah, my bad. You made the room this morning, so that threw me off.
Oh, sorry.
But yeah. But before we get into today's games, before we get into today's slate, we're going to take a look back at what happened yesterday. 1-1 right, 1-1 wrong in the world of sports betting. And yesterday was not a terrible day, but it wasn't a profitable day at the end of the day for me. Just slightly negative. Writing in the final numbers here. MLB went 4-4-1. 0.25 units. Had the Dodgers -1 to start the day, which needless to say was a mistake.
Yes.
Cincinnati, Pittsburgh, first 5 under 4.5 was a winner. Colorado, first 5 was a winner. Full game was a loser. Good thing we split the bets there. But got our first, now we're I think 1-5 on team shouldn't be -300. But we're only down, a couple bucks. Like, it's not anything crazy. Toronto, New York, first 5 under 4.5 was a winner for me. Miami, first 5 was postponed. Chicago and Tampa Bay, over 8.5 was as easy as it gets. LA, Kansas City, over 8.5 was a loser. Cardinals were a loser. Arizona, San Diego, over 9 push. Never in doubt on the push there. And then the NBA, I found the only way to back the Atlanta Hawks and still lose. I took them first quarter. They won the first half. They won the full game. They cashed the team total over. Anything you wanted on them, they cashed other than the first quarter. Thanks a lot, Atlanta. And I pushed the first quarter for the Minnesota Timberwolves as well. In the NHL, split out 2-2. Islanders moneyline winner, Panthers moneyline loser, Wild moneyline winner, Oilers -1 loser. Really nice performance yesterday. And I don't know if you saw it, Tim, but the Islanders scored 4 goals in
2 minutes and 17 seconds.
That was the fastest 4-goal span in Stanley Cup playoff history. And it was by the old and slow New York Islanders, and only one of them was an empty netter. So that was a fun
watch.
That was a fun game to watch. I watched that live on PSR last night, so that was a fun game to watch there, especially that fourth, the third period. So that was good there, but broke even on hockey for the day. So, but the Islanders won. Mad about the Oilers. The Oilers losing another game in overtime. If they could have won both those overtime decisions, they'd be up 3-0 right now. They're the better team in the series. It's frustrating, but it is what it is. I would like for them to turn it around. I have futures on them. So, but other than that, it was a good day.
That's fair. A much needed good day on the site, Nick. We had 14 plays. We went 10-4. So a much needed, really good day on the site. We did start off with a Dodger run line. We're not going to talk about that one, because then we ended up going, and I'm mad that I didn't end up doing the exact same thing that I did with the Brooklyn game. I had Atlanta +5 in the over. Both of them hit. I really wish I added that money line for Atlanta, because not only did Atlanta win, they cover. They won outright, 2-1 in that series now.
Is it still the case where the team that won the game covered the spread in every single game so far?
No. Clippers the other night. At the closing line was like a 7.5 or something, and they covered and didn't win. So every single game besides that one. We had the over in the Chicago White Sox game, cashed in the third inning. We paid the juice on the Yankees game. We had the under in the Yankees, so 1-1 there. Freaking Colorado. 3 runs in the first inning, nothing the rest of the game. Plus 273 on them. Loser. Houston Astros. Nice, never in doubter. 4-1 going into the 7th. They tied it up. And then who else but Yordan Alvarez nuke in the 9th inning to give them a 2-run lead, 6-4 final there. The over in the Oakland game, I think that should just be a blind bet for a while, because Oakland has the worst ERA in the MLB, and it's not particularly close. I split out on the Knicks game, and I actually, because I had Cleveland money line plus 114. I will be on Cleveland next game though, because when you get blown out by 20 points, I think they bounce back. Luckily, I had the under as well, which I said it was going to be the first team to 100 wins that game, Nick.
Nobody hit 100.
Neither team hit 100. It was 99-79. So that was one of the easiest unders. And then Arizona, money line. Nice little winner there. And to finish off the night, how about them Nuggets? Up 3-0 now in the series. Nuggets -2 and the over 221.5. Casher. Nice little 5-1 day on the site, Nick, for the NBA. Really, really happy with that. We ended up finishing 10-14, up 5.74 units. After a 0-10 day, I'm really happy with that type of day yesterday. I will say I did dabble in a little bit of EPL to try to read line movements.
You didn't put them up on the site, did you?
No comment. The first one was looking good. We had the under in that Fulham game. No goals until the 58th minute, where they scored one in the 58th, 71st, and 79th. End up going over the total. And then the other two, I have the over in the Crystal Palace game. That's 0-0 at halftime. And I have Liverpool -2, and it's 0-0 at halftime. So
please stop with the freaking soccer.
But to be fair,
to be fair, no, we don't cap soccer.
And then I tried it. I'm not going to bet it again unless both these two games win. If I go 2-1, I'll try it again. But if I go 1-2 or 0-3, I'm done. Anyways, Nick, go through the chat real quick. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. You
good?
Yeah, I was typing up the games.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Can Sixers win without Embiid? Are we talking about? We're talking. We'll discuss that. Yes, I think so. That's exactly the reason why I'm on, because the Sixers were actually 10-4 without Embiid this year.
I'm going to back
an MVP when your team can win without you. Sup NNT? What's up, Mo Harris? I'm taking the Sixers. They're a better team without Embiid, but Embiid's the MVP. What are you talking about? Come on.
I'm just sticking to what I said pre-series with that the Sixers are going to sweep.
There you go. We get a Let's Go Islander. You know, I'll give you a little bit of it. All right, I'm not playing the entire thing because we get that's copyrighted. But good win from the Islanders last night. That was definitely fun to watch.
And I saw Mr. Occupancy put out a play on Twitter last night for that game. Islanders -1, plus 154. It's a hell of a cash for you there.
Did anybody grab the Islanders -3.5?
Nah, I didn't.
Or did anybody grab the third period over 3.5?
Especially at that time.
Smiley and the catcher, that was awful to see. That was so disappointing to see. And we had the Dodgers that game. I would have loved to see the Dodgers get perfect gamed. Colorado first half. Yeah, I was on the full game, so that one was kind of disappointing.
I split.
Morning, ESB. Good morning, Nathan. Oakland money line was a winner. Yep, it was, and I didn't bet it.
They actually won a game. Woo!
Guess what, Earle Bros? I'm going Nationals. first half money line.
I almost did that.
I don't hate it.
The Twins are minus 295.
Yeah, but I'm not trying to fade Pablo Lopez, who's looked really nice.
And here's the thing: if it hits minus 300, I don't care who I'm fading. I'm fading them.
Yeah, cashed out on our boy Zach Gallen. Yes, sir. You're on Austin and Villa today. I didn't touch that game. Soccer is banned. Yes.
Soccer is banned. That I said don't do it, and Tim still did it. So.
Well, no, you said you had no interest.
Which is code for don't do it. You ruined our good day yesterday by doing that.
We're good. Kick the ball. Yeah, it's a kick the ball sport. Nets first quarter spread. No. Bring that sweep. Yeah, I think they're sweep.
Bury them.
Back up to 1,000 or 10 units. Great night. There you go. Today is a great day. Let's go. Let's get a real deal. Brewers screwed my parlay last night. Brewers are trash. No Embiid. Sixers by double digits. Just hit the like button like an adult. There you go. I don't care. Minus 310. I'm not doing it. Fading the Twinkies. Yeah, I'm not fading Pablo Lopez right now.
At over.
By the way, did Kirill Kaprizov score at all last night?
Let me check on that one for you. I know Horvat did not. McDavid scored 2, but they lost. Florida lost.
Yeah, I know. I was just trying to check out whether or not.
Let's see, box score. The goals were scored by Zuccarello, Johansson, Foligno, Zuccarello, Hartman.
All right, so I cast 2 of them yesterday.
Kaprizov got no points yesterday.
Boom. New York Islanders, no Horvat, no goal. And Minnesota, Kaprizov, no goal. There you go. 2 for 2. 2 and 2. Yep, figure that one out. All right, Nick, let's head to this one where I'm gonna go ahead and find my plays, and I'll type them up again. We get the Winnipeg Jets, who are a slight pick'em favorite, hosting the Vegas Golden Knights. 5.5 is your total.
Yeah, this is one that I jumped on last night. It's the only one I've actually placed a wager on so far, but I am planning on betting the other 3 games as well. I'm on Winnipeg. Give me Winnipeg again. I have them to win the series. They're back at home here. Let's take a look at where the line opened up, where the line has gone, all that fun jazz. This line opened up at minus 104 for Winnipeg, and it's jumped up 11 cents to minus 115. I personally got involved at minus 113. I think Winnipeg is the better team in this matchup. And we've kind of seen that through the first 2 games. Winnipeg was leading through most of the game last game. They did outplay the Golden Knights last game. 3.26 to 3.14 expected goals. Looks like Bucky had a rough third period because the chances that they were generating had really not the highest chances of scoring. And in the first game, Vegas looked like they were stuck in quicksand. Only putting up 2.02 expected goals. So Winnipeg's been the better team through the 2 games so far, in my opinion. And now they're back at home. They have the whiteout in Winnipeg, which is a great playoff atmosphere. I think that we see a Winnipeg win here. Start off the day. This is a 4:00 game. So for people looking to bet that, this is an early game. Give me the Winnipeg Jets in this one here at pick 'em price.
Real quick, I'm looking through the Devils players. Is it Jack Hughes? That's the big guy?
Yes.
Or it's Jack and Luke. Okay, I got it now.
Luke is his brother that just made his debut at the end of the season.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out which one was which for a minute. Because I'm setting up my things. If you're able to just click into the chat, I will have a play for all the games, and I'm on the opposite side. I'll be on Vegas.
Yeah, and if you're looking for player props, Pierre-Luc Dubois is someone I won't talk you off of. Probably just like the big names. Kyle Connor, Mark Scheifele, things along those lines. Maybe a Morrissey point. But yeah.
But I also have tickets. I have a ticket for Vegas to win the cup, so I'm on Vegas. I like Vegas. That's just me.
Yeah, where did we leave off? We left off.
That's a good question.
Yeah, I'm not doing it. No, he's been different after the injury. I've been saying it. All right. Has there been under in the playoffs so far in hockey? Not really. Not really.
Has there been
some
unders?
games have been,
Yeah,
some games have been going unders. A couple series have been unders, but surprisingly, the Islanders series is 2-1 to the over. But the
barely yesterday, barely.
Oh, I feel really bad for the people who got 5.5 on that Islanders game.
4-1 out for him. 4-1 out for him.
4-1 out for but yeah. Jets first period. I could see that. Good morning, Crystal. Yeah. Some under. Yeah. I have something funny to tell you guys, but I forgot it today. It was funny, believe me. This is just me saying hello. Hello. Some have hit. I like Winnipeg. I like Winnipeg to win the series. Goalie save scoring over with a whiteout inside this. Yeah, inside and outside the stadium. Yeah, Winnipeg's gonna be fun to see. More kick the ball. 3 of 4 home teams won game 3s yesterday. I think that kind of continues today. I only like the first 2 home teams. I don't like the last 2 home teams. I like Winnipeg, Tampa, and then I'm taking a shot again with New Jersey and then Colorado. So Connor shots on goal. I can see that. The Twins, says Tariq. Colorado, yes, I gave out the Avalanche money line last night. Nick, do you like the XFL? I haven't even looked at the XFL in months. I'm sorry. I don't know.
We will head to the next game, Nick. And this is our favorite series of the playoffs because me and you are going neck to neck on this one because it's the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Tampa Bay Lightning. It's a pick 'em with a total of 6.5. I will tell you, I'm on the Leafs to win the cup. They're one of my 4 teams I have to win the cup. Them, the Vegas Golden Knights, the New York Islanders, and the Minnesota Wild. So I have 4 teams to win the cup. That's one of my teams that I have. I know you like to bet against all my futures. Go ahead.
I had this going. I said this heading into the season that whoever Toronto played in the first round, I'm betting on. And luckily for me, it's Tampa Bay, a team that I really do trust. A team that has been there, done that, got the t-shirt. Hey, Tim, what do we remember last from
2 chaotic games where both teams scored a touchdown?
Yeah. I think that after that embarrassing loss for the Lightning in the last game, their championship pedigree shows off here, and they come back and they win this game. I like this Tampa Bay Lightning team. It's a team that I have futures on as well. So yeah, you have futures on the Leafs. I have futures on the Lightning. I got them 11-1 to win the East. I got them 20-1 to win the Cup. So I this is a team that we sleep on at the end of every season, and then magically they're playing for the Cup again. And this is a Toronto Maple Leafs team that has made it. This is their 7th straight playoffs, and they have not won a playoff series. They haven't won a playoff series since 2004. And I think this series is in the hands of the Lightning here because they split in Toronto. Now they're back in Tampa. And it looks like Victor Hedman's on the ice and skating, which is huge. Cernak might be back for this game. I liked last game that Tanner Jeannot is back in the lineup. It's going to take him a game to get back into the swing of things, but he's a good physical body in that lineup that they went out and got for a reason. I like Tampa Bay at the pick-em price here. I got the Lightning. And if you're looking for props, Nikita Kucherov, Braden Point, those Steven Stamkos, the top guys are playoff machines. They've been there, done that, got the T-shirt and all that fun jazz. But if you're looking for a long shot odds, why not look at something with Corey Perry, who's skating on, I believe, the third or fourth line. That is an absolute nuisance in the playoffs. So if I was looking to take some long shots on props, I would take some Corey Perry.
Hey, 1-0 Liverpool. Nice. Sorry. You know what? I wanted to try. Sorry, Nick. I wanted to try an experiment. I know it's the kick the ball sport, but I wanted to see whether or not the line movements and all that stuff worked with that stuff too. So I wanted to work on reading it. Obviously, it's not working. Anyways, Leafs for the cup. Lakers, Grizzlies, thoughts. Grizzlies 0-14 as a road dog against the spread. Well, I guess it's going to be 1-14 after today. Because I'm fading the injury report because most likely John Morant's going to be out again. So, Bolts, have fun.
Yes.
Tank Davis -230. Yeah, we're never betting a -230, dude. I hate even laying 130. 130, not 230. Come on. Have another Bud Light, Leafs fans. Oh, come on. Lightning puck line. No. Am I crazy to like the under in that game, Nick?
Both games have soared over.
Thinking that Vasilevsky kind of holds down and lets up.
I think if you're looking at an under, I know you're going to hate this. It's a Leafs team total under because I expect Vasilevsky to bounce back.
That's what I was saying. Like a 2-1 Leafs game tonight.
And Toronto poked the bear, chanting Vasi, Vasi, Vasi after he gave up 4 goals. So can't do that to a world-class goaltender.
What's up, guys? What's up? It's like a trade-off, ass kicking between the Bolts and the Leafs. I thought we were going to get a lot more competitive of a series, to be honest.
I think we will.
But
I don't think that continues. No. I kind of want to take a look to see real quick if I can find a prop for this game.
Good morning, Untouchable. That's my book. Yeah, we're not betting -260s. Oh, UFC underdog, Carol Rosa money line. There you go. Let's get it. Morning, fellas. Good morning. Rockies first 5 money line / spread cashed. Shame on the full game. 2 different teams with Arizona and Denver. Yeah. At least did you see the Diamondbacks game, Nick, yesterday?
They scored 9 runs. That pushed the total for me.
Yeah. Did you see how did you see that 7 of them came in the bottom of the 8th?
Yes. That was never in doubt. I actually on the live stream last night, I took the live over 6.5 in that game. I thought I was dead in the water there.
Oh, nice. Let's head to this series, which has been not a good series for the Devils. Rangers are -140, total of 5.5, and the Devils are down 2-0 in the series. Can we see a little bit of a comeback from the Devils here?
I think so. I'm trying to find one more prop for the for what do you call it? Here we go. 14-1. 14-1 prop here. Bounce back for Vasilevsky. Exact goals in regulation for the Maple Leafs 0. All right. Sorry.
An overtime game. All right.
Okay. Yeah. No, I'm probably going to be a sucker for pain again and take the Devils. I think everybody's starting to count them out. But one thing that I really have circled for this series is I think this could be the opposite of a homer series. I think the road team can win them every game or win most games. They're 28-9-4 on the road this year. The Devils are road warriors. And I think that they can potentially steal a game or two in New York. Now, the ultimate question mark for me is, are they going to go back to Vitek Vanacek, or are they going to take a shot with Akira Schmid? It looks like they're going to continue with Vanacek. I see this as a potential spot where Vanacek bounces back. This team plays better on the road than they do at home. Maybe I'm just a sucker for pain, but I think I'm going to be right back on the Devils here today.
All right, and at least you get plus money for it this time, so I'm not going to blame you for it. Lightning -1. Samsonov sucks on the road. Fair.
Yeah, Samsonov is much better on the road.
You see the Giants game? What, the Giants-Mets game? Yeah, it was great last night. Island Boys with the W.
Can I put out a bold prediction real quick to touch back on that Giants game?
Mm-hmm.
Number 20 here, Pete Alonso, is going to break Aaron Judge's record this year. All right. He's already got 10 home runs in the first month. He's on pace to break it if he continues hitting the way he is. Obviously, he's not going to continue hitting at this rate, but I think he could break Judge's record.
Yeah. Diamondbacks 9-0. I had the under. There you go.
I had the over 9.
How my Giants money line looking? Garbage. They gave Zach Gallen all the run support he could ask for. That was fantastic. This one, this is the one game New Jersey wins.
I could see that. I don't see
at Vassie when he scored a goal in the All-Star game. Vassie was lights out after that. Good luck to Vassie.
I want to take a look at it real quick.
Sure. Good morning, fellas. Good morning. Not betting against Igor in the Garden, are you?
I going to be. I think a decent look real quick for that series is you can get even money for the Devils plus 2.5 games.
That's fair. Let's jump into the final game of the day. The Colorado Avalanche and the Seattle Kraken. Total of 5.5 for this game, and the Avalanche are minus 145. And the Avalanche are currently it's tied 1-1.
Yes,
series is tied at 1. Go ahead.
Yeah, obviously you guys know I like this Avalanche team. They're tied 1-1, and really looking at it, Colorado has played 1.5 good periods of hockey in this series, which was the end of the set, which was the second and the third. So 2 good periods of hockey in this series. I think Colorado wins this game. I don't think that really says too much. I'm probably just going to lay the $1.45 with the Avalanche in this game. It's a little chalky, but I think it's worth it. The Kraken are a much better road team than they are home team, and it's not particularly close. They were 27-12-4 on the road this year, but they're a sub 500 team at home, 20-17-4, or for just normal saying that 20-21 at home this year. The Kraken, they were a sub 500 team at home. So this is a spot here where I think Colorado win both in Seattle. I think they win both in Seattle. And I'm going to take Colorado here. It's maybe a little bit juicy, but I'm going to lay the $1.45.
All right. Lay the. I would personally probably just go puck line because Colorado seems like the team that would be able to puck line.
Yeah, we saw that last game.
Did they? No, they didn't.
No, they didn't.
I wouldn't be laying 145, but that's just me. I don't like to lay juice. But that's all the hockey games. I will quickly show off mine. Bada bing, bada boom. I like Vegas. We'll go Vegas with Eichel no goal at plus 185. We'll go Toronto and Tavares no goal at plus 176. We'll go New Jersey and Jack Hughes, the older brother, no goal at plus 272. Colorado with McKinnon, no goal plus 221. They went 2-2 yesterday, up some money. Let's roll it back today.
Nathan, get out.
Yeah. It's not like the Rangers haven't lost a home playoff games before. Didn't they have a really good home playoff run last year?
They were pretty good at home. They lost their last one.
I got Avs last night. Avs, I could see it. I saw your video, Nick. You on the Sixers. You said fade the injury report. Yep. Avalanche -1 and the under 6. There you go. Need them both to win. Need Mac and McCarr masterclass. Get it. Let's get it. Let's head to the association, Nick.
Yeah, we're going to be kicking it off here. The game starting in a little less than 2 hours here, Tim. The Philadelphia 76ers are at the Brooklyn Nets. The Sixers are 2-point favorites in this game. They lead the series 3-0. Obviously, the elephant in the room is no Joel Embiid for the 76ers. And is it fair to say that I don't care?
Yes.
This line actually opened up at a 5. It's dropped all the way down to now it's a 1.5. But with that being said, most of that's just Embiid news and money flowing in on the Nets because of it. The line opened up at 208.5. It stayed at 208.5. Let's take a look at where the money is coming on this game. On the money line, 51% of the tickets, 68% of the cash is on Brooklyn. On the spread, 69% of the tickets, 69% of the cash is on Brooklyn. 83% of the tickets, 88% of the cash is on the over in this game as well. I am on the 76ers money line at $1.29. I said pre-series that they're going to sweep. I think the Brooklyn Nets are the worst team in the playoffs at the moment, and that's including play-in teams. That's including play-in teams, and hear me out on this one. The reason why the Nets are in the playoffs is because they were really hot with Kyrie and Durant in the beginning of the season.
Okay, yeah.
And the team they have now, if they had this team with right now, the whole season, we'd probably be talking about them in the Victor Wembanyama sweepstakes. I don't think they're that good.
Nah, I don't know.
I think the 76ers got an amazing draw in this first round, which will set them up perfect for having to play the Celtics in the second round, in my opinion. And they're going to get extra rest here because they're going to take out the brooms, they're going to sweep the Nets, and they're going to move on. I think 76ers win this in a dominating fashion.
Yeah, I would be fading the injury report in this one. And that's Joel Embiid not being in. This team was fine without him. 76ers record without Embiid was 11-5. He missed 16 games this year. They were 11-5 without him. Yeah, I'm not worried about Embiid being out. Not whatsoever. And that I know I make the argument with how can a player be an MVP when your team wins
better with you off the court?
It wins without you off the court. It was the same argument of why Ja Morant wasn't more in the conversation last year. Because the Memphis Grizzlies were so good without him. Because, and I know I'm making the argument with Embiid and Jokic. You look at 11-5 Phillies record without Embiid. Nuggets record without Jokic, 5-8. I don't know about you. I still believe that Jokic is the MVP. Anyways, give me the Sixers -2.
Well, there's a pretty simple argument why Jokic is the MVP. He averages a triple-double with the best team in the West.
Wasn't quite there. He was a little bit short on assists. But yeah, I got you. Good prop. Good props. I started with some NBA props. Hit 5 out of 6. Nice. If it's so juicy, why not throw a bigger bet? No, because that's not how I play it. They don't need them.
And if you want to just play a bigger bet on the Sixers, here's the way to do it. Do not throw 2 units or 3 units or 4 units on the money line. Split it up. First quarter, first half, full game. That's the way I think. If I want to have more invested in a game, I'll take a first half and a full game, or a first quarter, first half, full game, things along those lines. That's my thought process.
They don't need him when Kevin isn't producing. Who's? I don't know.
Hi, Kevin.
Pete Alonso's been killing. Glad he was on my fantasy team. That's the MVP right there.
Yeah.
Ugly under and potential sweep. The thing is with the total in that game, I have zero interest, and the only reason why I have zero interest is this game can easily be a high-scoring game because of the lack of defense without Embiid, or a low-scoring game because of the lack of offense without Embiid. So I don't want to have to guess which way that goes. It's just evens it out. Yeah. Lean over 2 fastest paced teams. I think with no Embiid. I don't hate it. They would have made it. You think the Nets would? I think the Nets would have made the playoffs. They would have been a play-in team, in my opinion. But that's just it.
They would have been a play-in team with the roster they have right now.
Yes. Look at the rest of that Eastern Conference, Nick. Come on. Excellent breakdown on Philly. I agree with that play. Let's get it. Went to 1.5 for the Sixers. Yeah, because everybody loves the Nets. And I took Connor McDavid on goal shots. Hit it yesterday as well. He hit 7 shot attempts. Nice. Great call on Philly. Cash on Jokic triple-double last night. There you go. Speaking of him, yeah, Jokic MVP. Come on. I'm also biased because that could be a nice Benji if I can get Jokic to win the MVP. But anyways, we got 3 games left in the NBA.
Yeah.
And a full baseball slate.
And a full baseball slate. We're 36 minutes into the show. I like these shows where we talk a little bit more like this. The Phoenix Suns are at the LA Clippers. The Suns are 7.5-point favorites. Total of 227. This line opened up at Phoenix -5. It's moved up 2.5 points to Phoenix -7.5. Line opened up at 226.5. It's moved up to a 227. So a half-point line moved towards the over. Let's take a look at where the money is coming in on this game. Let's see if it reflects where the thing is coming. As we have on the spread, 52% of the tickets, 64% of the cash is on the Suns. The line is moved from 5 to it's moved up 2.5 points. And injury, right? There's Kawhi out still.
Kawhi's out.
Yeah. So 43% of the tickets, 62% of the cash is on the under. The line has gone up half a point. Kind of makes me think that the over could be a potential look in this one as well. But I passed on this game. I didn't get involved.
I grabbed the Clippers. I've been backing them all year, or not all year, all series, and I've been fading the Suns. It's unfortunately it should be 2-1 in the series. Clippers against the spread. I personally have it at 1-2 because I got the money line at +129 before the Kawhi news. So that was kind of rough. It is what it is. I'm on the Clippers. I'm going to keep riding them throughout this series. I still think they can be competitive in this series, even without Kawhi. And it's because you look at this Clippers team. They are deep. Very, very deep. I grabbed the Clippers in this one. Even if Sixers lose tonight, I'm still gonna back them next game. Yep. No Kawhi. Give me the Bulls. Go Bulls. Do I tell him, Nick, or do you tell him?
I'll let you deal with that.
The Bulls aren't playing anymore. Clippers, yes. Evan Bouchard was free money with anytime point. Thanks, Nick, for that prop yesterday.
He's been somebody that I've been looking at. I haven't personally bet him at all, but he's the one person where if anybody's looking to not bet McDavid, Draisaitl, Nugent Hopkins, anything like that, it's Bouchard. It's always Bouchard.
There you go. Kawhi and PG out last game, still covered 6.5. Yeah, I think so. Dog over in Clips. I could see the over. Lakers money line. No. Yeah, but it's always the Bulls. Sure. We'll head to this game, Nick.
Yeah, we have the Miami Heat and the Milwaukee Bucks. The Bucks 4.5-point favorites. Total of 219.5. Let's take a look at what the line's done in this game so far. It opened up at a 3.5. It's gone up to a 5. So it's gone up 1.5 points. It opened up at 219.5. It did go up to 220.5 at one point. It's back down to 219. So not too much of a line movement there. For the spread, 75% of the tickets, 75% of the cash is on the Bucks. It's a lot of money on the Bucks. Lions moved 1.5 in that direction, though, so it makes sense. 64% of the tickets and 53% of the cash is on the over. And the line did go up a little bit. There's been a little bit of buyback on the under. I particularly don't have too much interest in this game. This one ended up being a pass for me.
I'm trying to find. No, I don't need all these advanced statistics. I'm trying to find offensive rating. Let's go there. By the way, number one bench in the NBA according in the regular season, according to offensive rating, was the LA Clippers, and I figured I'd throw that one out there. I thought I was going to get a little bit better statistics from it. I really like Milwaukee. I think this is a really, really good team. Even without Giannis. Yes, even without him. We saw what happened last game. This is a deep team. Chris Middleton has been phenomenal. He is listed as questionable, though. Giannis is questionable. So we could see him back today. I think that the Bucks just roll. Because when you look at it, even if Giannis is out, Middleton's going to have a game. Porter's going to have a game. It's just going to be Portis. Sorry, is going to have a game. I like this Milwaukee team. I do lean towards the under, but I'm going to take the Bucks minus 4.5. Bucks under the total. Yes. Like the over in that Laker game. Sure. LeBron going off. They called him old. He is old. Give me the under. Sure. But Bulls win this game as well. Sure. Whatever you say. Liverpool's garbage. Bucks can win today. They can. Bucks can make us some bucks. Yep. Let's head to the last NBA game of the day, Nick.
Yes. This is the one I'm kind of looking at. We'll see. Memphis Grizzlies at the LA Lakers. The Lakers 4.5-point favorites. Total 221.5 in this game. I did cash the under in game 2 in this series. Now we are in LA for game 3. This line opened up at a 5. It's gone down to a 4.5. Line opened up at a 218.5. It's gone up 3 points to a 221.5. We have 61% of the tickets, 73% of the cash is on the Lakers, yet it's dropped half a point. And we have 67% of the tickets and 80% of the cash is on the over. It's gone up 3 points. I kind of like the Grizzlies getting 4.5 points in this game. That's kind of my lean for this one. I think they keep it close even without a draw.
Yeah, I'm on Memphis. This is just a I guess it could be a fade the injury report, but he was out last game as well. I still like Memphis. I don't think the Lakers should be favored in this game. 1-1 series now going into LA for the first time. I'm not a fan of this Laker team. I haven't been all year. I think they're old, and I think it's going to end up taking a toll on them. Anthony Davis is a walking injury. LeBron James is a shell of what he used to be. They have some pieces around them that are doing some good work. I will give them that. But no, this is not a team I want to be going after. Go ahead, give me the Grizzlies in this one plus the 4. I think they win this one outright.
It's 4 and a hook.
That's fair. I got 4, unfortunately. Taking Braun. Nope. LeBrick under point props. Sure. I don't mind that at all. Let's head to the same MLB, Nick.
Yes. We have the New York Yankees. They are playing the Toronto Maple Leafs. Toronto Blue Jays. The Yankees minus 170 favorites. Total 7.5. Let's take a look at where the line has opened up and moved and all that fun jazz. It opened up at minus 145. It's gone up to minus 162 for the Yankees. So since the opening line, a 17-cent line moved towards the Yankees. Has dropped since we typed up the games this morning. It opened up at over 7.5 -115. It's now over 7.5 at -110. So a 5-cent line move towards the under in this game. And we have 93% of the tickets, 96% of the cash is on the Yankees in this one here. We have 46% of the tickets, 68% of the cash is on the over. Yeah, it's dropped dropped 5 cents. I did play the first 5 under 4 in this game. I think we see better from Manoah, who hasn't been good, but I think he should be better. And I think that we see him pitch pretty well in this game. Wind blowing in, which is kind of helpful for him. And then Garrett Cole's been lights out, so I expect good from him as well. 4-0 with a .95 ERA, .74 WHIP. He's going 7 innings a start. The guy's been unreal this year, and I could see him having another good start here. Maybe if you're feeling a little frisky, let's see what this is. I don't know if I don't think I'm gonna bet it, but -1, it's -140. Yeah. Blue Jays first 5 team total under 1.5. I think that Garrett Cole can go out here and shove, but I only took the first 5 under 4.
I know coming into the year, a lot of people were saying both these pitchers could be Cy Young candidates. One has looked like a Cy Young candidate. The other one is putting up Dallas Keuchel numbers. And the one putting up Dallas Keuchel numbers is freaking Alek Manoah, who in his games this year has had one good game. That was against Kansas City. We've seen what Kansas City looks like this year. So not too impressed with that. Other than that, St. Louis gave up 5 earned runs, 9 hits, and 3 1/3 innings. Detroit gave up 3 earned runs, 5 walks, 4 hits, and 4 1/3. And against Tampa Bay, 7 earned runs, 9 hits, 4 walks, and 4 2/3. The Yankees are going to beat him up today because on the opposite side is, I'm going to say, probably got to be the front runner for the AL Cy Young at the moment, and that is Garrett Cole, who's allowed 3 earned runs in 28 1/3 innings pitched, 32 strikeouts, 8 walks, a .95 ERA. I think it's another shutdown game for him, and it's gross. I don't love betting on them. Yankee run line for me in this one.
Gotcha.
LeBron is washed. Yes. Let's get to work. Time for baseball. Let's get it. I like the Yankees. I like the Yankees in this game. I hate the Yankees. First 5 under, kinda want to take full game under. That's fair. Jays game is hard to read today. I can't trust Manoah right now. Cole is good, but the Jays have hit off of him. If it's going to be a bad game, it might be versus a division rival. I don't see Cole having a bad game today. I could be wrong, but I'll take the Yankees. Let's roll on to this game.
Yeah, this game was super close to having to bet it. The Minnesota Twins are -295 favorites with a total of 7 in this game. Chad Kuhl versus Pablo Lopez, your pitching matchup here. This line opened up at 260. It's now 295. So a 35-cent line move towards the Minnesota Twins. This line opened up at a 7.5, and it's actually dropped half a run to a 7. In this one here, we have 95% of the tickets, 98% of the cash is on the Twins. Line to be 35 cents. That makes sense. 45% of the tickets, 75% of the cash is on the under, which explains why this line has dropped half a run. This is a pretty simple pass for me. I'm not interested in this game.
Yeah, I stayed away from this one too. The total is dropped from a 7.5 to a 7. I will throw that one out there. Pablo Lopez has been really good this year. 5 earned runs in 26 innings, 33 strikeouts. So he's averaging over a strikeout an inning. 1.73 ERA. He has been really, really good. And if it wasn't for Garrett Cole, I would say he's the best pitcher on the slate right now. Pablo Lopez, he did a couple of things over the offseason. He switched up his pitching repertoire. He looks really good. Chad Kuhl, There's not really much to say about him besides he's getting lit up at the moment. 14 earned runs in 14 innings. So on one point, I could see this one. The only thing is, if you're going to go after the over, I would go Minnesota team total over. If you want to go after the under, I would go Washington team total under. I wouldn't touch a total in general in this game.
Probably.
Huh?
With it being a minus 295, I can't imagine the Nationals team total under being worth it. 2.5.
Well, I didn't know what it was, but I'm just saying I'm not going to touch the 7.
Fair.
I would be touching those. So, but I ended up staying away from the game. Blue Jays bad bullpen. Yep, I agree with Crystal. I may wait and have to take the over 6.5 alive. Okay,
Maybe.
Hello, Earls. Hello, Kelly. Twins choked it yesterday. They did. For our gamblers, hit the like for the gamblers, for the boys. Let's get it. Bullpen is streaky. They had good outings yesterday. There you go. Take Twins. Nope. Today, many aces are going. Yes. Twins will have normal lineups tomorrow. That's fine. I've seen Garrett Cole sitting in the dugout boiling because of this Jays offense. Not saying it will happen today. We'll have to see. I'm staying off the game. That's fair. That's fair. Let's keep rolling.
Yep. We got the LA Dodgers. They are at the Chicago Cubs. The Dodgers minus 125 favorites. Total 9 in this game. Let's take a look at where the lines moved in this one. I did get involved in this game last night. And the lines moved in my favor. We had Dustin May and Henry Wisniewski. Line opened up at minus 136 for the Dodgers. It's dropped 14 cents towards the Cubbies. The line opened up at a 9, and it's dropped down to an 8.5, which is interesting because 51% of the tickets and 69% of the cash is on the over, and they're opening up their arms to more over money and giving you a better price, which kind of leans me towards the first 5 under in this game a little bit. But I'm looking at the side here in this one. This line has dropped 14 cents. 57% of the tickets, 77% of the cash is on the Dodgers, and they're making it more and more appealing to bet on the Dodgers here. And I get it. They just got blown out yesterday. I don't care. Give me the Cubbies here. Let's fly the W. I got it at plus 123 last night.
You know I'm high on the Dodgers. On the Cubbies. When a team loses 13-0 and it was a perfect game going into the 8th, yeah, you better believe I'm going to back them the next game. I'm on the Dodger run line. I know. Oh, sorry. Well, you can go money line. I'm going to go run line. I think this is a smash spot for the Dodgers. And I'm not saying that out often because this is a Dodger team that's been really rough to start the year. And I love seeing the Dodgers lose. It's fantastic. But I don't think this is the game to fade them. Dustin May has been solid this year. Wisniewski's been a rookie or second year or whatever he is. So he's not really somebody I want to be backing right now. And after yesterday's game, Dodgers for me in this one. Sorry, Nick.
That's fair.
Dodgers got stomped into the dirt yesterday. A Smiley masterclass that was ruined by the catcher. Cubs plus 1.5. No, if you're going to take the Cubs, they're even money on the money line? That's got to be what? Plus 1.5's got to be what? Minus $2?
Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
Come on, dude. Back the money line if you're going to do it. Dodger money line. Yes. Cubs first 5 again for me. I'm not going to talk you off of them, but after last night's game or yesterday's game, I wanted to take the money line, but on my parlay, you added plus 1.5. All right. On a parlay, fine. If you're going to straight bet it, absolutely not. I'm going to church today. Fair. This is the New York Yankees' first divisional of the year. Divisional series. That's fair. 1.68 odds, which is about minus 130. 135.
I don't know how to do decimal odds.
I think
plus 1.5 for the Cubbies is minus 145.
That's fine.
It's not terrible odds.
Why did I not know until after Kershaw's last game that it was his 200th start? It's been a good year. He's been good. Yes, a bad at converting odds. I've been trying to read some of the European odds because I see them all the time during the Counter-Strike games. LMAO. Let's go to this game.
Yeah, Colorado Rockies are at the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phillies minus 175 favorites with a total of 10.5 in this game. Let's take a look at where the line has moved in this one. I've already got involved in this game, and wow, the line has moved in my favor. Line opened up at minus 181 for the Phillies. It's now down to minus 173. Line opened up at a 9. It's gone from a 9 to a 9.5 to a 10 to a 10.5. His total is skyrocketed. Let's take a look at where the money has gone in this game. Let's see if it reflects that. 52% of the tickets, 62% of the cash is on the under in this game. And the line's moved up a 1.5, which is interesting. I would like to know what money came in on the 9, which money come in on the 10, 9.5 to 10 and the 10.5. I got involved in this last night. I did a free pick video for it last night. I got the over 9.5 in this game. I got it at 9.5. So it is Sanchez and Freeland. Freeland has not been bad to start the year. He did get hit in his last start, and I think that we start to see his regression a little bit here. He got lit up for 7 earned runs on 8 hits against the Pirates in 2 2/3 innings pitched here. So I like the over in this game, and I think Sanchez gets hit a little bit too.
Yeah, over. It's a bullpen game for Philly because we've seen Sanchez start 3 games, but he's pitched in 15. So this is a bullpen game. He doesn't pitch all that much. Oh, sorry. That's what he did last year. He hasn't pitched this year. This is his first start of the year this year. So figure I'd throw that one out there. Freeland's been hit or miss. So I do like the over. I think you see some runs with these two sides. I think Colorado gets to him a little bit, and come on, Philly, you guys got to get your offense rolling at some point, right? Give me the over. I think you're going to see a bunch today. I have a question. What is Asian handicap? I think it's a soccer thing. Yeah, it's a soccer thing. There you go. Should I come back to Rockies' first 5 money line? Hello, blindly bet again. I'm not going to bet it. I'm not betting it.
No, they're not minus
200. Season debut for him. Season debut. Rockies money line. Have fun. Rockies first 5 again. Have fun. Let's jump into this one.
Yeah, I've got to look in this game here potentially. New York Mets, San Francisco Giants. The Giants are favored in this game. Giants are favorites. Minus 125 with a total of 8.5 in this game. Let's take a look at the line movement in this one. The lines move towards the Giants. Minus 120 to a minus. They open up at minus 120. It's now minus 127. Line opened up at a 9, and it's dropped down to an 8.5. Let's take a look at the way the money has come in on this game. We have 45% of the tickets and 57% of the cash is on the Giants, which explains the small line movement towards the Giants. 71% of the tickets, 66% of the cash is on the over, but yet the line's moved down half a run. I'm looking to play the first 500 in this game. First 500, 4.5 is my lean in this one at the moment. I'll probably be posting that after the show. But yeah, I like the first 500 in this game.
Yeah, I was close to betting the Mets. I do like David Peterson. He's the only piece of that rotation left from the opening day rotation. With Verlander not pitching right now and Scherzer suspended and Quintana and Cookie, he's the last piece remaining. So kind of sad to see, but he's been consistent, and this is a Mets team that's been rolling. They've won 8 out of their last 10. They've won 3 straight. They've won 7 out of 8 on this out west road trip. So it's been a very successful road trip for him. I think it continues today. I would lean Mets, and I kind of lean towards the over in this game, just because the line has moved from 8.5 to 9. That's actually it might be according to covers, but I kind of lean towards the over. But I'm on the Mets.
Yeah, and with the Mets win and a Braves loss today, it'll be the first place New York Mets.
Nice. The Phillies aren't struggling. Wins together. Stringing wins together. Win, lose. Hard to back them. Correct.
Phillies are overrated.
Idiot Crimble is with the Phils. It's fine. No, it's not. You could do it with NBA. Oh, with the Asian handicapping. San Francisco bullpen stinks. Yep. Giants stink. Yep. Mets again. Yep. Peterson is the only pitcher that seems to randomly lose Mets games, and that said, Giants lose to what's his face yesterday. Lucchesi.
Yeah, who had Lucchesi having a shutout yesterday?
Mets run line. Yes. How about let's go to this game, Nick, which is going to be one of the best pitching matchups of the day.
Yeah, this one's fun. We have the Chicago White Sox. They're at the Tampa Bay Rays. Obviously, I love the Rays this year. They're minus 180. Total is 7 in this game. This game feels so obviously under that I feel it goes over. That's just my first thought process on this game. That being said, we have this line opened up at minus 185 for the Rays. It's dropped 3 cents. It's now minus 182. The line opened up at a 7, minus 115, and it says 7, minus 120. 52% of the tickets, 53% of the cash is on the under, and the line's moved 5 cents towards the over. So kind of plays into my theory there. And then 69% of the tickets, 61% of the cash is on the Rays. The line's dropped 3 cents. I think the White Sox are the play. I think McClanahan may get hit today. That's kind of what the market's telling me. I am going to be looking at the White Sox. I think the only thing I got to determine whether or not I want to take the White Sox money line first 5, which is plus 148, or minus 105 for the plus a half. Because if this game does go under, I can see this being 1-1, 2-2 at the end of 5. So maybe grabbing the insurance half run for the first 5 innings. It could be interesting. But it's White Sox or nothing for me in this game.
I'm on the White Sox. I like Dylan Cease. I know you're a big McClanahan guy. I'm a big Dylan Cease person. I know he had a rough start his last time out. That's against Baltimore, and he only allowed 2 earned runs. He's only allowed 5 earned runs in 22 innings this year, so he's been quite solid. So that's good to see. But this is a White Sox spot for me. I'm getting plus 160 for a guy that I have a Cy Young ticket with. So yeah, I'll take the White Sox.
Also, the Rays haven't lost a game at home. That's why I'm probably going to isolate it to the first 5 because I can see the Rays winning this full game.
That's fair.
Why not a Yerfie in this game as well?
Yeah, maybe. So under, it may go over, pass on the total. Take the Nerfy, but it's probably juice. Is Nerfy free? No, it's not. Why do people keep putting Rays games too low? Free sure.
7 does look a little low. It really does. I'm kind of tempted on that over. To be honest.
I was looking at the under. Under first 3 innings sometimes plus money. Cease is a beast. Should be a great game. Should be. Let's jump into this one. This one should be a fun game too.
Yeah, quite a marquee matchup. We joked around that beginning of the year, but the Pirates have actually turned out to be not a terrible team. Luis Cesta and Dick Mountain are your 2 pitchers in this one here. The line opened up at minus 141 for the Pirates. It's up to minus 156 now. Total opened up at a 9 even money. It is now 9 minus 120. So it's moved 20 cents towards the over. See if that reflects. It doesn't. 68% of the tickets, 77% of the cash is on the Pirates. Lines moved 13 cents in their direction. I'm looking more at the total, though. 71% of the tickets, 83% of the cash is on the under, and the books are opening up their arms to more under money. We are going to give it to you at a better price. You liked it at minus 120 for the under 9. We're going to give you even money now. I think this game goes over. I like the over 9 in this spot.
Yep, over and the Pirates run line. This is a Pirates team that's hitting. It's quite good to see the Pirates actually, doing something. So I do like that. Their line is kind of shot up, but you can still get plus money for their run line. And when it comes to that, I will be taking the Pirates on the run line and the over. I think the Pirates team total over could be a good spot too. They're going up against Luis.
I also think Rich Hill can get hit a little bit.
Luis Cessa, who has given up 18 earned runs in 12 innings. Granted, 11 of those was last game against the Philadelphia Phillies. But this is a bad spot for Cessa and the Reds. Give me the red-hot Pirates. If you want any props as well, that's one guy that you should be looking at. Andrew
McCutchen.
So, there you go. Oh, my computer's being slow. Why is the Nets game so low? No Embiid. Taking the over. Good luck. The total in that game was just weird because you're losing defense with Embiid, but you're losing offense with Embiid. So, took Pirates minus 1.5 on a parlay today before seeing that the Reds have only lost one game to a left-handed pitcher and won 5 of their 7 wins against lefties to beat Tampa Bay last week against their lefty. That's fair. So it goes under. It could. I think they'll get it done, but that stat is rough. Rainy in the Berg. Got it. The tapped open against lefties every time so far. Thank you for the info. Definitely a Rich Hill fan. Definitely not a Rich Hill fan. That's fair. We going backing over the hill or Dick Mountain. It's Dick Mountain, dude. 209 now. Get it. Let's head to this game.
Yeah, the Oakland Athletics are playing the Texas Rangers. The Rangers minus 230 favorites. Wish I played the Oakland Athletics money line last night. They won last night, but minus 230 now are the Rangers, total 9. Let's take a look at the line movement in this game. It opened up at minus 215 for the Rangers. It's now minus 234. Line opened up at 9 at even money, and it's now 9 plus 104. So the line's gone 4 cents towards the under. To no surprise, 98% of the tickets and about 99% of the cash is on the Rangers. Not many people want to back the Athletics right now, which I guess makes sense. 71% of the tickets and about 50% of the cash is on the over, and the lines move 4 cents towards the under. I'm staying off the game personally. This one's a pass for me.
I like the over. Over in Oakland games until further notice. They have the worst ERA in the MLB, and it's not particularly close. And this is just a team that I just do not want to back it under with. Oakland's not good. I think we figured that one out pretty quickly. And I think that they're going to struggle again here. Fukuyama has been quite bad. And I don't really trust Andrew Heaney. And these two teams have been going over a lot lately. 7 out of 10 for Oakland, 8 out of 10 for Texas. So over in this game between Oakland and Texas. LOL, saw that. Stupid autocorrect. Gotcha. They're not winning 2 games in a row, let alone against Texas.
There's no way they win 2 games in a row.
You got Yankees and Twins team total over. Don't hate it. Remember, Oakland plus 1 on the road, been decent, terrible at home, no fans. I am passing 2.
Yeah, the Vegas A's will be better.
A's finally got a win. Rangers run line lead again. There you go. Might take Oakland team total over. Sure. Pirates team total over. There you go. Let's keep on rolling.
Yeah, Detroit Tigers and the Baltimore Orioles. The Orioles minus 175 favorites. Total 8 in this game. Let's take a look here. Joey Wentz and Kyle Gibson, your pitching matchup here. Line opened up at minus 175 for the Orioles. It dropped down to 168. It's now back up to 175. Line opened up at an 8.5. It did go up to a 9 at one point, but it's now down to an 8. So a half run live movement towards the under in this game draws my attention a little bit. 60% of the tickets and 75% of the cash is on the over, yet the line's dropped half a run. 87% of the tickets and 90% of the cash is on Baltimore. This line is stayed stagnant. I'm kind of thinking of a combination bet or betting. I did this once with the Tigers already this year, and it hit. Taking the Tigers first 5 plus a half and the first 5 under. Thinking this could be 1-1, 2-2 at the end of 5 innings. You can get the first 5 plus a half at even money, and you can get the under 4.5 at minus 120. That's kind of where I'm leaning in this game. I like the first 5 under better than the Tigers, though. But I do lean Tigers first 5 plus a half and the under 4.5 first 5. Similar to yesterday where it was 0-0 at the end of 5. The Tigers have been playing a lot of unders lately, or a lot of first 5 unders lately.
I do like the Orioles, but I'm an Orioles backer. Gibson's been it's not as much the pitching. This offense has been solid, and it's kind of being led by Rushman and Jorge Mateo. He's been phenomenal. So that's cool to see some of the young guys stepping up with it, and I do like Baltimore. So I'm going to go ahead and run with some Orioles action. I'll take them on the run line.
Yeah, the last 3 games for the Tigers, the first 5 has finished 0-0.
That's fair.
So I may insert that as a potential
add-on. Good or bad, Henny? We'll see. There's no way. What do you mean there's no way? There's always a way. Orioles. Let's go. O's run line again. Might do the Nerfy again. I don't hate the Nerfies. I believe the Tigers are one of the most profitable Nerfy teams. I like Texas over the total and Orioles as well. I like it. Final game. Not final game. Sorry, we got 5 games left.
Yeah, Milwaukee Brewers $1.20 favorites at home here. Total 8.5 in this one. Let's take a look at the way the line has moved in this one. We have it opened up at minus 130 for the Brewers, and it's gone down to a minus 118. And the total opened up at 8.5. It's now minus 8.5, minus 125. It's dropped 12 cents towards the under. It's now minus 113. Let's take a look at the money coming in on this game. 51% of the tickets and 57% of the cash is on the Brewers. Yet the line's moved 12 cents against them. That's kind of interesting. Maybe a Red Sox play here. This may be a Red Sox play for me here. And 78% of the tickets, 94% of cash is on the over, yet the line's dropped a little bit. So lean under, lean Red Sox. I'm going to take a little deeper look into this game.
That's fair. I kind of lean Milwaukee in this one. It's more of a fading Whitlock and the Red Sox type deal. I know the Red Sox have been good. Whitlock's been okay. He hasn't really. I mean, he did have a really good game against the Angels. 1 earned run, 2 walks, 3 hits in 7 innings. So he has been quite solid there. But I'm going to lean more towards Milwaukee, especially after the loss last night. This is still a Milwaukee team that swept Seattle and took 3 out of 4 from San Diego. So they're on a good run right now. It was their first game back after a road trip, so I think they get the better of them today. So go ahead and grab some Milwaukee action today.
I can see that.
Pass F the Brewers phony team. Fair. 4 games left, Nick, and I really like this matchup. We're against each other.
I actually stayed off this game. I had that as an original lean, but not anymore. We have the Atlanta Braves hosting the Houston Astros. The Braves are minus 107 in this game. The line did open actually up at a pick 'em, even money for the Braves. Oh, I read that wrong this morning. It did open up at even money for the Braves, and it's gone up. So you can kind of call this a dog to a favorite potentially. Very, very borderline. But 8.5 minus 120 is where the total open. It's now minus 110. So a 10-cent line move towards the under in this one. And we have 66% of the tickets, 77% of the cash is on the Braves in this one. Kind of explains the line move. And then 62% of the tickets, 67% of the cash is on the over. The lines move 10 cents towards the under. Kind of telling me that they think we get a good pitching matchup here between Kyle Wright and Framber Valdez. Framber Valdez, somebody I have a Cy Young ticket on, so that'd be cool if he starts to pitch well. I'll lean under in this game. I'll lean towards the under in this one. Now looking at it a little bit deeper.
Yeah, I still believe this is the statement series from the Houston Astros. Kind of coming into this one struggling. I think this is a good bounce back spot for them. Framber Valdez, you got their best pitcher on the mound. I'll take a little bit of Houston action, take them on the money line against the Braves. I think it's a good spot for them. So I'll take some Astros in this one. I just think this is the series that kind of gets them rolling. Miley has been solid. Yep, great call on the Astros yesterday. Never in doubt. I've been dealing with my 4 kids. What did I miss when you said about Sixers moving from 2 to 1.5? Could this be a courtesy win? No, it's no Embiid, and everybody loves the Nets tonight. That's all it is. Astros under, total bounce back. Astros. Yep, Astros. Astros. I like it. 3 games left, Nick.
Yeah, the San Diego Padres are at the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Padres are on minus 150 favorites. Total of 9.5 in this game for me. Here we go. Line opened up at minus 135. It's moved up 14 cents to minus 149. Line opened up at 9.5 even money. It's moved up 13 cents towards minus 113. We have 64% or 65% of the tickets, 83% of the cash is on the Padres. The lines move towards the Padres, 14 cents. So that line move is explained. 59% of the tickets, 52% of the cash is on the under, and the lines move 13 cents towards the over. I kind of lean over the total in this game. In this one, that's my lean at the moment. So yeah, I just lean over at the moment, but it's a pass.
That's fair. I like the Arizona Diamondbacks. I've been high on them, and I'm not high on the San Diego Padres. Musgrove coming back for his first start of the year. So we'll see what goes on with that. He had a really good season last year. Then he got paid last year from the Padres. Kelly has been one of the guys on Arizona that I really liked back. Sorry, the first place Arizona Diamondbacks, I should say. This is a D-backs team I'm going to be backing a bunch this year. I'm getting them at nice plus 135. Yeah, sign me up for some Merrill Kelly and the D-backs in this one to take care of business again after their nice 9-0 win last night.
Sure. If you're using, by the way, Tim, if you're using the argument real quick that you like the Diamondbacks after they won 9-0 yesterday,
No. I like the Diamondbacks in general. I'm high on the Diamondbacks.
The Cubs in general.
Yes, but that's a different scenario.
I think the Padres are better than Dodgers right now.
I think they both suck.
I just want to pick your brain on that one.
I think the Nets are the favorite public dog. Yes. Musgrove is back. Yes, he is back, and I don't think it's going to end up working out for them. I don't want to jump on him. Kind of like the D-backs. Yes. Padres offense struggling. Yes. I like Merrill Kelly. Don't know why, because he's solid. Nathan McKinnon over 4.5 shots on goal. Bet it until you literally can't anymore. Fair. Arizona first 5. Fade the Padres. Agree with occupancy. You like Kelly. We got 2 more games left, Nick.
All right. The LA Angels minus 165 favorites, total 9.5 in this game against the it's the Royals and the Angels. Let's take a look. Zach Greinke, Tyler Anderson, your pitching matchup here for this one. And here we go again. The line opened up at minus 185 or minus 185. It's dropped 18 cents towards the Royals. Here we go with this crap again, where sharp money is on the Royals. The line opened up at a 9. It's up to a 9.5. We have 83% of the tickets, 76% of the cash on the Angels. The lines move towards the Royals. Hooray. We have 71% of the tickets and 69% of the cash on the under, and the line's gone up half a run. I will back the over in this game. I like the over in this spot at 9.5. I think Greinke gets hit a little bit here. I can see Anderson getting hit a little bit here as well. Give me the over 9.5. I'm not touching this Royals team. If you're looking to back the Royals, just take their team total over, I think, for this game.
Yeah, this is a game I had no interest in. Zach Greinke on the road is not something I want to go after. And I'm not touching the Royals. I'm not. I think we've made enough mistakes back in the Royals for me to kind of just shut that down real quick. This one ends up being a stay away for me. I like the last game of the night. Because Kelly was good. Continues to be good. Can do first 5. Arizona will have the lead. There you go. Angels team total over. Sure. Let's get it. Rangers parlay. No. Zach Greinke awful pitching away from home over the total. Fair.
Yep.
Angels first 5. Can never trust these clowns full game. It's fair. Let's head to the final game of the day.
Yeah, I don't really have too much interest in this game. We have the Seattle Mariners. They're hosting the St. Louis Cardinals. This line opened up at minus 151. It did go up to 166. It's now down to 156. So it's dropped 10 cents since we typed up this game this morning. 88% of the tickets, 95% of the cash is on the Mariners. What can potentially go wrong there? 79% of the tickets, 89% of the cash is on the over. The lines moved 3 cents towards the under. I kind of like St. Louis in this matchup here. That's my lean in this one here, is taking the Cardinals. I don't know if I particularly trust Michaelis, which is probably the reason I want to keep off this game. But it's Cardinals or nothing for me at this line and with this line movement.
Yeah. I like Seattle. And it's another one of those. I mentioned it with Dylan Cease. I mentioned it with Framber Valdez. I have a Cy Young ticket on Luis Castillo, and he has been dominant. So far this year, he's allowed 2 earned runs in 24 and 2/3 innings pitched, which is a .73 ERA. He honestly is one of the top guys in the Cy Young race. And this was the big acquisition for the Seattle Mariners. And you're going up against McCullers. That has been awful this year. He's been getting lit up. 18 earned runs in 20 innings. That's your ace. Yeah, I'm taking Seattle run line in this one. I'm not high on St. Louis. I like Seattle. So I'm going to be on the Mariners in this one. Run line. I think you can get some nice plus money with it.
Fair.
Which that's the last game. Greinke K props are so low, like 3, not betting the game, just saying, show you how bad Greinke is. He is not good on the road. If you want to back Royals, just grab a shovel, open up your safe, and shovel into the fire. It's fair. I lean Mariners. There you go. I like Castillo. Don't trust Road McCullers. Yes. Haven't backed Tyler Anderson since he got lit up by Cincinnati last summer. It's fair. Back on the Mariners again. Yep. Seattle scores first and plus money. Sure. Cardinals pitching has been awful. Yep. Mariners -1. Yep. That is all of the games for today, Nick. Good work. We'll go ahead and do a little bit of a recap before I head on out. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share. Do all that good stuff. Appreciate all the support. Check out all links in the description below. Here's the EarleSportsBets.com website, along with all the other goodies that are down there. Check out SeatGeek for your concert tickets and sporting event ticket needs. ESP at checkout, $20 off your first purchase. And check out Ballin Out with Tim Earle. I did a video on all 4 of the NBA playoff games. If you guys want to go see that, or at least go ahead and leave a like on it so the boss man knows I'm doing a good job. Recap from me: Sixers, Clippers, Bucks, and Grizzlies, along with the Yanks. I like the Dodgers, the over in the Philly game, the Mets, the White Sox, Pirates, over in the A's, Orioles, Brewers, Houston, Arizona, and Seattle.
Yeah, I've already placed wagers on the Sixers, on the first 5 under Toronto, New York, Chicago money line, over 9.5. I got with Philly and Colorado and Winnipeg. I'm also looking at the Mets first 5 under 4.5, the White Sox first 5, Reds, Pirates over, Lightning money line, the first 5 under Detroit, Baltimore, Devils money line, Avalanche money line over in the Royals game, and the Grizzlies plus 4.5.
Right on, right on. Thank you everyone in chat. Let's get it. There's IEM Rio going on right now. I don't remember what's the second game. It's Heroic and Navi. I'll be on Heroic. Sixers, yes. Mariners, yes. Avs, yes. Thanks. Let's get it, Nathan. We'll see you guys tomorrow for another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. Bye-bye.